Boy, basically the same. Yeah. All right, the Celtics lost this weekend to the lowly Bulls, but Kyrie still had 37 points and was very confident after the game. He said, quote, "We'll be fine in the playoffs. I still don't see anybody beating us in 7 games." When asked why he is so confident, this is what he said: "Because I'm here." So, Skip, what do you make of this?
Mr. Sharp, it is now time for me to be harshly objective about a player I love. I disagree with Kyrie. Kyrie's team has just lost 2 straight and 4 of 6 to fall into the 5 slot, which means they don't even have home court advantage right now and would, at their current state right now, face the 76ers in the first round without home court, and I don't think they could beat the 76ers. Now we're back to talking about leadership. Now we're back to leaders are born, they're not appointed. Kyrie has unsuccessfully attempted to appoint himself the leader of the Boston Celtics, and they are not buying because he's not natural born. He is a solo act. He's a spectacular solo act, and I'm still going to say he is the best closer in basketball. And I actually tweeted this at that moment, but the other night they played Milwaukee in the first game out of the break at Milwaukee. Kyrie got fouled, body fouled by Eric Bledsoe on the last play of that game, and it should have been called, and Kyrie would have gone to the free throw line. And Shannon Sharp, you know exactly what he would have done at the free throw line as opposed to the guy he used to play with in Cleveland.
That's not about him.
Okay, I'm just bringing up this point. Kyrie would go up there cold-blooded and make both those free throws.
Why didn't he make that one?
He
throw the basket.
Okay, but he should have been called, and the 2-minute report said it should. The refs missed it. They missed like 5 things in the last 2 minutes, but they missed that one. Bottom line, his new team is rejecting him, and he said to Rachel Nichols over the All-Star break, "It's been a trying year for us because we have a bunch of young men in our locker room that feel like they're capable of doing a lot more than what they're doing," meaning they want to play more minutes, they want to take more shots, especially like Rozier. And Kyrie goes on to say they have to all grow up. They're growing up right before your very eyes. This is a troubled basketball team without a leader. It has a whole bunch of really good players, but there are too many good players, and they can't find that rotation. So I don't love the chances of this basketball team going forward. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Kyrie is very confident, but right now they're the 4th best team in the East. They're not better than Milwaukee. They're not better than Philly. They're not better than Toronto. So if you want someone, Indiana, do I think they can beat Indiana and Syria? Absolutely. But Skip, by any metric, they're the 4th best team currently in the East.
I agree.
Record aside.
Well,
they're not. And the Celtics haven't figured it out, Skip, because they played so well last year without Kyrie down the stretch and into the playoffs. They had Game 7 on their home court. It was a chance to go to the NBA Finals without Kyrie, without Gordon Hayward.
I know.
How does Brad Stevens, because Skip, if you think about Brad Stevens, what makes him so great is that he's able to coach without having a superstar. The ball moves. At Butler, they wasn't getting no Zion Williamsons. They wasn't getting no Kyrie. They wasn't getting no Vince Carter. They were getting guys, and the way you win is that you have to move the ball. They didn't have guys, Gordon Hayward, probably the best player that's ever come out of Butler.
But you know what? I'm going to say it again. He's making a ton of money, and he's overrated for that money. He's not that good. And to your point, at Butler, he was their best player, but he wasn't a superstar,
no,
right?
He wasn't. No, he wasn't.
And now he's just another cog in the machine here, right?
And the question is, how do they, and like Kyrie said it, okay, these guys think they can do more because they saw what they did when you weren't there. And they say, why should we have to take a back seat now that you're here? We almost went to the game. We went to Game 7, had it on our court. You weren't here, Kyrie.
They did.
So now, because you, and Kyrie is all-time great. Nobody has handles like he has.
Nobody.
Like he has. He can score the bucket, mid-range, can shoot the 3, can get to the rim.
And you want to talk about clutch gene. He's got big clutch gene.
But at the end of the day, these guys are trying to make a name for themselves. And when you're trying to make a name for yourself, once you start going this way, you don't want to put it in reverse and have to take a step back and concede playing time and concede shot to Kyrie. They're like, nah, bro. And you're talking crazy anyway, talking about, well, they don't know what it takes. See, that's why he called Bron. He had to call him Bron.
Yeah, but it was a stunt. He was actually pointing fingers at his younger teammates saying, look, I'm going to apologize to LeBron because I should have grown up with LeBron, and now I want you guys to grow up for me. Yeah, listen to me.
You shouldn't. It's hard. It ain't easy.
Yeah.
People think leading is easy. But them the ones that they shoot at first.
Well.
They don't shoot at the guy from behind. Ain't nobody aiming no bullets. Like, you know what I'm saying, curve the bullet behind. No, it's the leader. Kyrie, now you see firsthand that LeBron shielded you.
Oh.
Yeah. Skip, you saw the movie Death Race? I watched it last night on Netflix.
Death Race?
Death Race, yeah.
Why were you watching that?
I watched it. And that big,
that's like from how many years ago?
It was a long time ago. Yeah. But he had that Jason Statham. Frankenstein.
Yeah. Okay. I watched one of his movies the other night. I watched Killer Elite.
Yeah. And he had that big old plate on the back called it Tombstone. Yeah. And they just they tried to shoot it. Yeah. That's what LeBron had in front of Kyrie, blocking all that. Skip Bayless was taking all them shots at on LeBron. Now you get a chance to see.
I know, but LeBron had a deal with Kyrie. I'll shield you if you'll close for me.
Oh, man. See,
that was the deal.
Oh, what? Skip didn't do that.
Shield, close. I'll take the close.
What about that block? Are we going to disregard the block?
What
the
block?
greatest block in NBA history.
The bicycle built for two?
Don't do this, Skip. Don't do this, Skip.
You don't have time to get all into it. But the confidence, though, he is not short on it. I need your opinion on the Lakers in Memphis. Yes, I said must win. LA lost over the weekend to drop them 1 game under 500 and 3 games back of the eighth seed. The Lakers are also running out of time with only 23 games left. So, Shannon, what % chance do you give the Lakers to make the playoffs today?
51.
51.
You know why? Because we got something nobody else got. They're struggling to try to make the playoffs, Skip Bayless.
For once, I agree with you. You do.
We got old Bron James, old GOAT James, and with GOAT, anything possible. You know that, I know that. The funny thing is, Skip, the Rockets are in 5th place. The Lakers are in 10th. But 5 through 10 is separated by 5 games. A good hot winning streak, 4-0, we're in the 8th slot. That's why by week's end. Week's end, we end the playoffs.
By week's end.
What part about week and end didn't you get?
Felt like WEAK? Is that where we're headed? Or?
No.
Yeah, okay.
By the weekend.
Oh, okay.
And I ain't talking about the singer.
It could be a week into this season, right?
We're going to be in the playoff. Because, look, like I said, a good winning streak will cure all this. But they got to start winning. They got to beat Memphis. If you don't beat Memphis tonight, Skip, cancel. You got to, go ahead and cancel the season. I'm going to be so upset.
Done?
Yep.
This is it?
Yep. I ain't coming in tomorrow if we lose.
No, please do come back.
Cause, Skip, I can't take this. It does something to me. I don't sleep well. I didn't sleep a wink Friday night. I deserve better than this, LeBron. Now, I'm counting on you to get these young guys ready to play, and I expect by the end of the week, we're 4-0, and we're in the 8th slot at the worst.
I am with you on one takeaway.
What?
It's impossible for me to believe that LeBron James will miss the playoffs. He's just too good. Even though I don't think he's the best player, I think Kevin Durant is, he's still all-time great, and it's just hard to believe he can't make the 8th slot in the Western Conference, albeit in the Western Conference. After he got to 8 straight finals in the East, you can't just make the 8th slot. I know they've had their injuries and this and that and the other, but still, the Memphis Grizzlies.
I know a guy that make the playoff his last 2 years. You know that guy, Skip?
That was after taking 3 years off, and he was age 38 and 39.
I don't know what he took.
By that point in his life, he was 6-0 in the finals with 6 MVPs. Case closed. Next subject. We are talking about the pitiful, pathetic Memphis Grizzlies. That's the subject at hand in the middle of the table right now, is a Memphis team that has lost 4 straight games, 5 out of 6. Since the break, they lost to the Clippers at home, and then they went to Cleveland and lost 112-107. Kevin Love is back finally for the Cavaliers.
32-12. He had a
and he had a nice game. He did. But tonight, the Lakers are favored by 4.5. And tonight, as Jenny just read, this is starting to, it smacks of better win. Maybe not must win, but better win. Because if you blow this one on the road at Memphis to this team that unloaded at the trade deadline, you can't do. You got to win this game.
Oh, we got it.
Huh?
Yeah. And you remember last time they played in L.A., Jaren Jackson had a monster game. He just went off.
Okay.
So I don't expect that to happen. I expect LeBron to lead this team. They jump out on them early, make them know that, look, you're not going anywhere. You guys are tanking. Try to hope and pray you get Zion Williamson, and leave us alone because we finna put foots in you tonight.
Okay, and then after that, if they can take care of business tonight as a 4.5-point favorite, they come home for New Orleans.
Got them.
Surely they can beat New Orleans at
And we're
home.
going to put foots in Milwaukee.
Okay, in Milwaukee, I don't know if you're going to put foots in them because that freak guy might just put a couple of feet in you.
No. We the freak.
Oh.
We the freak.
We the freak.
6'9" from Akron. We the freak. He ain't no freak.
I don't know.
People just call him the Greek freak because they can't pronounce his last name. Ain't nothing freakish about it.
You
LeBron James.
That team has the best.
I don't care what they got.
You realize that team is playing offense as explosively.
Say it again. They got the best what?
Record.
Okay, guess what? The Los Angeles Lakers got the best player.
Boy, Milwaukee is really.
They're really good. Chris Middleton's unbelievable. Yeah, they're good, deep. All that might be true. But they ain't got LeBron.
Then your Lakers go to Phoenix.
Got them.
Then they come home for Clippers, Denver, Boston. I don't know. It doesn't get any easier.
Good. We don't want it easy.
It's why the ESPN Basketball Power Index now says the Clippers have an 82% chance of making the playoffs. Sacramento has 17% chance, and the Lakers have a 6% chance, and the projected finish is 39-43, 4 games under 500. That would be disgraceful for the King.
Are they trying to say we're about to go 11-12? Is that what they're trying to say?
I think that's what they're saying.
Is that what they're trying to say?
No.
I wish we might go. We're not going to do that.
You don't think so?
No, we're not.
After what I saw Saturday night in New Orleans, that looked like an 11-12 finish team.
That don't look like that to me.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sure
doesn't.
Is LeBron going to activate out of the box tonight? Will we get to see activated LeBron?
Well, we could activate, we don't have another twin. But him and Kyrie together, one of the twins activate. But he can't activate with nobody. Nope.
Sacramento, they kind of stole the game. But they won the game Saturday night at Oklahoma City. It was highly impressive. Buddy Hield was unconscious.
He should be unconscious after he gagged against Golden State.
I know. They took Golden State to the wire again.
The Lakers had
three losses to Golden State by a grand total of 12 points for Sacramento.
The Lakers had Sacramento until Bogdanovich hit that three at the buzzer.
He is pretty good.
And I told them, don't let the man get the three off. Foul it. They won't listen to me.
You realize they added Harrison Barnes to a collection of stud young players.
Really, Skip?
Marvin Bagley has been playing big. I don't know. I don't know if they can catch Sacramento.
Oh, you won't listen to De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah.
Kick it.
The Clippers have no business making the playoffs because I know what their owner said. We're going to make the playoffs, but it costs them their first-round pick if they make the playoffs. Yeah. I don't think they want to do that.
They're not going to make it. We got them.
You got them?
And it's not going to be because they're tanking. It's going to be because we chase them down.
Yeah, well, you're not going to chase down San Antonio, which leaves you in the 8th spot.
We'll see.
8.
We'll see.
Which leaves you with Golden State, probably. Maybe Denver, but probably.
I'll check back with you with 10 games to go.
Really?
When we right there on your heels.
Really?
And I get me a case of
Well, you can put it on the table right now. No, I am open for business.
I got to see.
I am open.
I got to have to see the health of my ball club.
Oh, now you're going injury-wise? Okay.
Lakers will not catch Spurs.
Catch them.
Will not catch them.
All right, let's see. LeBron wants everyone to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yep.
You got to start somewhere. They got to start with a win tonight. And how about what we're hearing from Kyrie? Is he crazy thinking that no one will beat the Celtics? We'll discuss that next.